Just a man on third, 2 outs, you're facing Bryant at the plate. Just obviously a key punch out there, a key out for you, just your thought process of facing him.
Again, it's just really, the entire time was just to stay aggressive and make them swing the bats. And, if anything's going to happen and you're going to end up, having things go the way that you want it to, you have to stay convicted in your approach and in the pitches that you're throwing. And that was the whole mindset during that at bat.
Your ability to stay convicted, though, in what you want to throw and stay within yourself in such a high leverage type of situation, how have you been able to remain so calm?
I think we can draw a lot from our experiences last year, and for myself in postseasons past, and understanding the environment and the intensity of the environment. And really it comes down to all the technique and all the work that we've put in from spring training and in the off season to get to this point where you rely on your ability to take over with your mechanics and execute pitches.
With the postseason being so matchup driven, do you feel like you have to be even more fine or almost perfect because there's going to be perhaps a shorter leash?
No, I don't think it. I don't look at it as trying to be too fine. I think about it as, staying aggressive. That's really the biggest thing, because once you try to, aim the ball or try to, place the ball in certain places, that's when things start going, south fast. So, and I've learned that through my experiences and my ups and downs in pitching. So, understanding what it takes on this stage and, in any environment when you're competing is to give everything you have, and, ultimately at the end of the day, effort will win out.
Can you talk about how clutch Justin Turner has been during the season and now in the postseason?
Yeah, he's been incredible. I mean, he's been one of the best performers on the team, and just a guy that for me personally, when coming back here, was excited to see that he was signing back. So he steps up every single time, and it's incredible to see, and couldn't be happier for him.
On a night where you put this team in position to win with your 8 strikeouts, describe what that last at-bat was like as a player, as a spectator, with that stage. You talk about the intensity. It was like a Hollywood script ending.
Yeah, well, I think the walk before by CT was huge. That was incredible, and just setting up the stage for that. Everybody knew that something good was going to come out of that. I mean, you don't know the end result, but we've seen Justin step up to the plate more often than not and come through. So it was extremely exciting.
Is he the one guy on his team you might want in that situation, given his clutchness?
Oh yeah, you see him on deck, and okay, our best hitter is coming up to come through in the clutch right now, and I don't know, I don't know how to describe it really. You just watch it. Yeah.
You get the feeling at all something special is happening as it did in the regular season, kind of continuing?
I mean, the biggest thing is that we continue to stick with our routines and put the work in. Guys are getting in their work in the training room, in the gym, out on the field. I mean, that's been a constant throughout this entire season, and everybody who's been around here all season has been paying attention to this team, knows that it's a team that works, and a team that if you want to use the word grind, or the effort is there every single time, and that is something that you can't replace with a group of guys that are all moving in the same direction. It's extremely powerful.
Halfway to the World Series, what's the feeling like?
Well, we feel good. I mean, obviously, being 2 games up going into Wrigley, but at the same time, we know the environment that we're going into in Chicago. One of the biggest things that we're able to draw from is our experience last year. So it's something that, with that experience that we had last year, a lot of guys are going to be able to, maintain their emotions and understand, especially here in LA, where, the crowd was into it tonight, and it was a great environment. So all those things we're going to be able to draw from and be able to keep our composure in Chicago.
Have you heard this much noise from a Dodger Stadium crowd?
Yeah, that was great. I mean, that's what we want as players. Every single night, we want them on their feet and waving the towels and just screaming and yelling as loud as they can. It's a lot of fun.
No cardboard sign needed.
No, I know.
All right, guys.
Nice. Thank you.